What is up, Dude and Dudets, ladies and germs? It's Sinister Pro, and I'm back with another I Survive So You Can Thrive Artificial Edition. Alright, as always, like, comment, subscribe. Totally helps out the channel. I appreciate all the love you guys want to throw my way. Alright, so on today's episode, we are going to be getting ready to do some taming, probably on the next episode. So we're gonna go out and grab some biotoxin to make up some shocking trank darts. Flying RG out, even though we really don't need. We're not gonna need an RG until we have to go to the roof. So this episode, primarily, we need fish meat. We're gonna make up kibble, the kibble eggs that we have. I'm gonna go over to the farm and grab the eggs out of that, and then I'm gonna split half of what I make up today, and I'm going to take it over to the kibble farm for the rest of the tribe to use. So, yeah. Alright. Plus, I need fish meat not only for kibble, but to finish raising up the baryonyx that I got. The male baryonyx I got tame in here. But, until that point. Okay, so, without a Basilosaurus that is immune to shock, you have to be extremely careful when farming biotoxin, because it's about the fastest way to die. So how I do this is I'm going to take my highest damaged crossbow here, which seems to be 181 and a half. Yep. Okay, so we're going to take that. Drop it down into our hot bar here. Actually, I want it down just because it's easier. Alright, now, we really shouldn't need 200 arrows, but we'll bring it just in case. Load it up, and I just happen to live in an area that fairly readily spawns the jellyfish. I can't remember their actual name. So, they pretty rare, or excuse me, not rarely, it actively spawns them, sometimes inside our gates, most of the time outside though. But there's a spot where the gates drop below the ground, or below the water level here, that I should be able to safely shoot from down here. And then basically what it is the barrier, we go in, we shoot. Is it down this way? I know there's a place where these gates drop below the water. There it is. I think. Yep, there it is. Alright, so we'll park the RG over here. And throw out the baryonyx. And the hunting we will go. And the hunting we will go. Okay, so we'll drop down. These things will wreck you pretty quickly. Okay. So, the reason we're using a baryonyx for this is because we can shoot. I'm gonna take my chibi off because this is gonna make for a not so fun time. Now that I think about it. Not that you can hurt the chibi or anything, but he's in my line of sight. Okay. And this will work with a primitive crossbow. Wow. I can't talk today, guys. This will work with a primitive crossbow. Let's see here. I'm not too worried. This is a wild tame female, so levels don't bother. Putting levels in don't bother me. Plus, I can bear to lose this. I have nothing on my person that I don't I'm not afraid to lose. Like, this is my last set of hide, and I don't have any more VPs, but aside from that, we're good. Okay, so, the safest way to do this, boom. Now you're gonna get a hit marker, you're gonna aggro, killed it. Killed it. Now we rise up so I can breathe, and back down to harvest. 60 biotoxin right there. That's the easiest way to do it. And there was a megalodon. Okay, he's over there. And you're aggroed on me. So honestly, I could throw a scuba gear on and not have to worry about oxygen, but I typically don't need to worry about it here, so. And then run away. There we go. See, this isn't foolproof, so you gotta be extremely careful. But, yeah, I'm going to sit there and farm up a good amount of biotoxin. I will bring you back when we're ready to craft up some shocking trank decks. See you then. Alright everybody, we're back. We're at the tech rep. Biotoxin does not last very long. So, unless you have a large amount, you should really honestly just grab what you need, or grab everything in the area, and then go about your day. And move on, go craft what you have, because the straight biotoxin doesn't last at all. Excuse me. Okay. Now, we are going to sit there and fly it. Grab our element. Okay, so toss this element in here. Now, the weapons ammo, we've got more than enough. So it takes 3 biotoxins, so 1 trank dart, 2 metal. Okay. Now, I'm gonna get this crafted and then I'll talk. We will craft them all up. Alright, so the main reason we use the baryonyx, okay, like I said, you can fire from it, and you can also, and that 2 biotoxin is going to make a difference. We most likely lag. We most likely ran out of trank darts. No big deal. No, we didn't, because we only made 64. So I don't know. All right. Nope. Okay. So the thing with shocking trank darts is they have a spoil timer. So 3 hours, and so 4 hours, we'll say. Now, the thing with that is you come over here to your fridge. Now, this is the only time trank darts will ever appear in a fridge and be loadable in a fridge. Because these have a spoil timer, you're not just going to completely lose everything. So, now we refresh, throw them in there. We have 80 shocking trank darts. Alright? With that spoil timer. Now, back to what I was saying with the whole baryonyx thing. If you happen to get into trouble out in the water with the baryonyx, as long as you're careful about what you're doing, you can do its L2 attack, which spins around and it's a stun. So, that stun attack will keep them from shocking you temporarily. Just enough for you to get back and get away from everything. Alright? So, now that that's out of the way, I'm going to go organize kibble. Let's see here. Now next we're going to craft up some kibble. Okay, so best way I've found to do this, because the game does not tell you what eggs go where. Okay, over time you'll just memorize all of it, and or at least a good portion of it, and only ever have to look up what size egg go or what kibble takes what egg. So I'm gonna pull open the best friend of everything in the world. Kibble. Alright, so I believe we've got. I said I was gonna go over to the kibble farm. My god. Alright, bring an RG with us, because I don't think there's too many eggs over there, but. Yeah, got myself my wild giga that I had given to me out here. His stats really aren't good for anything other than meat runs, so that's why he's just chilling. I gotta check on the kibble farm today anyways. I probably gotta feed him. And as much as I like this kibble farm, honestly, it might get tore down and moved closer to my base so I can constantly farm it. But that is besides the point. Right. Don't you dare walk away. Okay, so yes, it's still good. Crab fridge. Oh, it's got 4 empty crabs. Okay, so the meat fridge downstairs is empty. Check on the pteranodons. Hey, we got an egg. That doesn't happen very often, because that's the reason why I like the kibble farm. I like where it's at, but unfortunately, it's out of render range, so it doesn't exactly produce very well. And up here to the RG floor, which is, I gotta get to breeding RGs, and a lot of them. You're male, you're female. I want your colors in a male, or in a female. I don't believe you guys produced 2 eggs, so I'll take those. And like I said, I'm going to put all this back into the kibble. I'm going to split half of what I make today with the kibble farm, so. Okay. Whoa, good thing I stopped. Alright. How are you guys doing on food? You good? The Rexes have really been producing, so. Out of all of them. Their egg timers are great. No. Stop. Elevate. Alright, now we're at the top floor. Holy cow, Udy eggs. Alright, we got more exceptional kibble than I thought we were going to. Because I got 2 eggs in there. Alright, awesome. Okay, so these guys are all fed. And it's most likely, they're most likely producing because I've been flying over and flying around it and stuff like that, so. That could be the reason why they're producing so well today. Because the more I'm in render range, the more likely they are to drop an egg, so. I want to check the pteranodon's food. Alright, good. They don't need fed today. That means I can work on, after the video, I can work on building up my meat reserves for raising the Rexes. Okay, so we've got our kibble. Kibble, 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 kibble. So I've been stashing eggs at base for well before I built a kibble farm. So most likely gonna use Rex eggs for the exceptional kibble. And we're gonna make up I didn't, okay, you landed. At least you landed. Okay. So we're gonna toss these in you because RGs will not eat eggs. Well, dinos. Some dinos will eat your eggs if you put them in your inventory, but RGs aren't, or won't. So, I have this all broke down basic. Tech eggs, they are just the same kibble that their tech buddies or their regular buddies don't or aren't. So, Snowell, that's superior. Exceptional, which is Rex, basically anything. And the UD egg, we will grab that out of there because that's a Hesperornis egg, so. Alright. Now, Dododex is your best friend in this. I'm going to start out with the exceptional kibble because there isn't a lot of it. So, giant bee honey, Lazarus chowder, mejoberries. Okay, so, fly up here. Grab the Hesperornis egg. Grab the UD eggs. Toss those in there. So that is giant bee honey, Lazarus chowder, 10 mejoberries per egg, 5 fiber, and water. And honestly, anytime you're making kibble, for some reason, fiber is in it. So, measure. We're just going to grab a crap ton of these because I believe they're in the exceptional category too. Yep. Matter of fact, let's just grab all of them. Because they're in just about every recipe, honestly. And Da-da-da-da. Alright. Now, altogether, we've got 7 eggs, so I need to go down and takes 1 Lazarus chowder and 1 giant bee honey. So, I'm gonna grab 7. Where's the Lazarus chowder? It's in here. There it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright. Now, 2, 4, 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6, 8. Grab the 1 extra. No big deal. Alright, we got imprints. I got imprints coming up too, so. Alright, so we'll just toss all that in there, fire this up, and the industrial cooker will cook us up some exceptional kibble. Or extraordinary kibble, excuse me. And we are out of eggs, so shut that off. I said off. Okay, there we go. Take this down, put it in the exceptional. Anytime I cook kibble, it goes right from, if I'm not planning on taking it out and using it, it goes right from, or the extraordinary. Why do I keep calling it exceptional? It's extraordinary. It goes right from the it goes right from the industrial cooker right into a fridge, so I get the maximum amount of time in spoilage, so it doesn't spoil out. So now, focal chili, grab 100 Rex eggs. Oh, can't do that, so we'll toss that in there. Oh, we got the RG. Okay. We'll take that. Let's split that. We got 115. Oh, it's still too heavy. There we go. And once you get those folders set up, as long as you do not have a complete stack in your inventory, or in the, like if you have a partial stack like the 84 and the 5 or whatever, okay, the eggs will automatically go into the correct folder as long as you don't have a full stack. You know. Eliminate some of the weight because 16 pounds, okay. I should be able to take. Until we get 115 Rex eggs, or eggs, this is what we gotta do. I should probably move my kibble fridge out, but out in the main staging area, but hey. 465, I should be able to move very slowly. You can do it! Oh, alright. So we got 111. Okay. 111, so we'll take the Therizina egg, that's 112, 113, 114, 115. Take all that. And this is the reason I use an RG for things like this, so, honestly. Because some of these eggs, 100, they stack in stacks of 100, so these eggs are not light. Alright, toss those in there. And then this recipe is rare flowers, Majos, and focal chili. So I gotta go get the rare flowers, and I've got the focal chili. I don't know why I didn't grab the rare flower while I was down there. At least I think it's a rare flower and focal chili. Yep. 1 rare flower, 1 focal chili, 10 Majos. Whoosh. I swear, sometimes I act like a 2-year-old. Look at me, I'm flying. Yeah, how those end up in here? Grab 2 of those, because that'll cover out those eggs. Chip, chip, chip. Land, stop lagging. Stop lagging. Oh my god. Alright, cool. No DC. Let's get touch and go there. What the heck do you think you're doing, RG? Get up to the hole. And land. Sheesh. Alright, turn this on, cook all this up. Alright, this one's gonna take a minute, so I'll bring you guys back once this is all done. See you then. Alright, we are done, and apparently I am getting kibble made up for me. Okay, rare flowers. Get those out. Because I want those. But that's done, and now we're gonna move on to superior kibble. Come on. Get unstuck. Alright. Whoosh. Alright, cool. Cool deal. Alright. So, for the superior kibble, toss that out. Have that. Now, it's two. Alright, so we're gonna be able to do 120 eggs. I could do more, but I'm not going to. Superior. Okay, so we'll be able to do everything we've got. Okay. Still encumbered. Crap. Alright, toss that back. Slowly. Alright. Snow oil eggs. We should be able to do everything we got. I don't know. I don't know exactly how much sap I have. Split. Toss that. Alright. I don't know exactly how much sap I have. I should have enough to do it all, so. Alright. And come over here, grab sap. And that was my kids knocking at the door for some reason. Okay, so it's going to be one sap, so we should have more than enough to get it done. And then citronol. Toss those in there. Take the measures out. Run down to the greenhouse. Deposit these back in their fridge. And grab the citronol. We don't need quite that much citronol, so we should only have 300 should do it, I think. Yeah, let's do citronol piece. Toss that in there. Uh-oh. My kids are getting in trouble. Oh, turn it. Alright, my 2-year-old. We're in the process of potty training our 2-year-old, and potty training. Alright. So. Crap. Of course. Drop that. Pick that up. And now we can reach. Right. Now, this should be everything we need for the superior. Alright, you are not making kibble. Why? Citronol. Prime meat jerky. That's what I forgot. Do. Alright. And it's gonna take 90. Alright, it's gonna take pretty much everything I've got pre-made. There we go. Now it'll work. There it is. Alright, yeah, it's gonna take pretty much everything I've got made. Alright, I'll bring you back when this is done. Crap, my mic was muted. Alright, so all that footage is going to be silent. I apologize about that because I don't have enough resources to do it again. But yeah, cooked regular meat jerky, long grass, and savory root for regular kibble, along with fiber and water, like the rest of it. So, and then basic kibble, I believe, just use regular cooked meat. Yeah, okay. But as I've said through this whole video, man, Dude and Dudets, excuse me, don't want to single anybody out. Dodo-Dex, it's an amazing resource for taming recipes in the game. It basically does all the hard work for you. It's awesome. So you don't have to constantly remember things. Alright, I'm not going to show any of the simple, or the, anything beyond this, basically, because simple kibble, it's real straightforward. It's rock root, which is the carrots, mejos, and cooked fish meat. And then the basic kibble is literally cooked meat, amberry, mejos, and tintos, which I'm running low on those because I just cooked up focal chili and Lazarus chowder, so we're not going to show those on camera. And quite frankly, my tribe probably will not be interested in using those kibbles anyways, so those are most likely going to stay at my base unless someone's like, hey, I need this kibble, just because I don't want to sit there and use higher grade kibble, because it's a waste. But to be truthfully honest, you're really not going to be taming much in game with simple kibble or basic kibble. Everything is going to be regular kibble and up, especially in late game, because the simple kibble and basic kibble tames, they're relatively straightforward early game tames, and you can do it with prime meat, or if it's carnivore, or even cooked meat, because it'll be your first tame, and just hand-pick berries, to be truthfully honest. Like, there is absolutely nothing wrong with doing any of that, so I'm gonna throw all that in there. And then, so I'm gonna leave my basic kibble in here, and divvy up the rest. Alright. So I will sit there and bring you all back once, I get this divvied up. We'll drop it off at the kibble farm, and that'll probably be the end of this video, so we can get it up, get it going. And actually, you know what, instead of divvying it up and just flying it over to the kibble farm, because that's boring, I'm gonna do it this way. Orbital camera. Alright, I'm Sinister Pro. This has been another episode of I Survive So You Can Thrive, Arc Official Edition. Alright, as always, like, comment, subscribe. It really helps out the channel, and I'll appreciate all the love. And it's a shout out to the 21 subscribers that I got right now. I love you guys. Thank you. Love, peace, and rock and roll. It's all good for the soul. I'll catch you in the next one. I'm out of here.